let's be real here, Governor. What was really going on inside your gut, your head?
I was struggling because my heart was telling me to run because I really passionately care about the things that I've been talking about, and I thought I could make a difference. My head was telling me no, that this does not make sense for a whole host of reasons, and my gut was flipping back and forth. And you have your gut going like that, it's not a great feeling. So it really came down to if I wasn't 100% convinced that I shouldn't do it.
You were torn.
I was torn.
Toughest decision of your political career?
Absolutely toughest decision I ever made.
Why?
For all the reasons I just said. I mean, it was not just let's just go do it. What the heck? Or no way in heck I'm not going to do this. This was I agonized over the decision for a while. I'm usually a very quick, decisive thinker. I rarely ever take too much time. This one I wrestled with.
What was the moment you realized no?
You know, so last weekend I went down to I went to make a speech in Miami, and I stopped by to visit some friends that have been with me from the beginning of my campaign, and I talked with these old friends, and I talked with my wife, and it just hit me. You know, I just felt like this was the right decision.
What was that realization like?
The realization was, it was like, what's going to be next? I'm not sure. I know I didn't want to let anybody down or disappoint people that were encouraging me and supporting me. But I know that it's the right decision for me and my family.
And this is not just a decision about running for president. It's a decision about running against former President Trump, who's as tough on his opponents as anyone I've ever covered, merciless.
Yeah. Well, that didn't really scare me. You're right. It would be a tough race, and he's very tough. But, you know, I beat life-threatening cancer, so having Trump call me names on Twitter didn't really scare me off.
So it wasn't just about personal. It was also about the party for you, it seems. That
It's really mostly about the country and about the party. The personal decision, it was like, I didn't need that job. I didn't need to run for another office. It was really, I was considering it because I thought it was public service and maybe I could make a difference.
And for the country, you think by sitting out, the field
Hopefully.
maybe it's a little tighter?
I hope so.
It's a little harder for Trump to get that nomination.
I sure hope so.
So at the end of the day, you're looking at this, and for all the personal reasons you've outlined, you're not going to run. But politically, by staying out of the race, it's a smaller field, maybe tougher for Trump to get the nomination.
I think so. I mean, a lot of people have been talking about that. I didn't want to have a pile-up of a bunch of people fighting. Right now, you have, you know, Trump and DeSantis at the top of the field, you're soaking up all the oxygen, getting all the attention, and then a whole lot of the rest of us in single digits. And the more of them you have, the less chance you have for somebody rising up.